This is the Zhiyun Molus X60, honestly one of the best and most powerful portable lights that I've ever used, and I'm going to tell you why you should buy it and exactly who this light is for. Now, before we get into it, I quickly want to thank Zhiyun for sending this out to me. They actually sent me over the Pro Combo package. You get this nice little carrying case. So we're going to go over what exactly you get inside. So first of all, we have the light itself. This light is absolutely tiny. It weighs pretty much nothing. It is actually smaller than an A6000 series camera. I have to say, this is absolutely incredible how they were able to package everything into this small form factor. It's got a huge heat sink and fan on it, so it doesn't run too hot. And I have to say that it is honestly amazing that they were able to cram this much into it. So let's talk about the light wheel. It's got a 60 watt output. The luminance is 2010 lux, and this is the non-RGB version. So the color range is from 2700 Kelvin to 6500 Kelvin. You've got a CRI of 95 and a TLCI of 98. The color accuracy on this light is really good. The claims that Zhiyun makes about the color accuracy and everything is pretty much spot on. So this is a very color accurate light. You're not gonna have to worry about any tints or having to really do anything in terms of white balance. And you've got two control knobs on the back and a small little LCD display screen. The left knob is simply to go through the options, and the right knob is to change the settings of those options. Very simple, very easy to use. You've also got 3 different lighting modes on it, which is really nice. A whole bunch of effects you can play with. So really there is a lot you can do with this light. You also get 2 of these battery packs, which are super easy, super simple to use. I actually think that these are probably 2 to 3 times the weight of the light itself, and you can literally just snap it on like that. Super quick, super easy. Press a button and it comes off. Amazing, super intuitive, and you don't have to worry about it actually coming off because it's got a locking mechanism, which is really strong. And the really nice thing about these batteries is it's USB-C, so this is how you charge it. You can also charge other devices, so it's essentially a giant power bank, and you get 2 of them in the package, which is really nice. The light lasts about 50 minutes on full power with these battery packs, which is really incredible, honestly, for the amount of brightness. I really cannot imagine a scenario where you would need to use this light at 100% unless you're trying to replicate the sun or something like that, because it is really that bright. And the nice thing about the placement of the port is you can actually charge the battery while you're simultaneously using the light. So that makes it really amazing. You can get a super long time. And maybe if you're somewhere super remote, you could have a small or another power bank with you, and then you basically just charge the battery while the battery charges or powers the light. So that's a really amazing thing. You can also use the light with your standard DC main adapter. Also included is this reflector dome with a rubber diffuser on it. You can simply just take it off like that, super quick, super easy, and use it just like that. It's super small, super compact. It's really nice that they keep everything so small because it's a small portable light. You don't want to have a giant reflector. A cool little thing you can do is also actually invert the rubber dome, and you can get it to have it bulge like this, so you get a little bit of extra diffusion just in case the light is not soft enough. Zhiyun also have included a little quick release system for this, so it's super easy and super simple to use. You just click it on like that, push the switch up, turn it, and it comes off. Super quick and easy setup and disassembly. Not only do you get a reflector, you actually get a softbox itself. This is a very small softbox, probably the smallest one I've seen. They've made it so it's very easy and collapsible, so you can just kind of scrunch it up like that, wrap a little included or built-in strap on it, so it's very quick and easy to set up and disassemble. The only thing I would like to see is maybe if they could have reinforced this softbox a little bit, because as you can see, it is or tends to be a little crumpled up after, you know, being transported in a bag or whatnot. Also included is a softbox grid, which is super nice. They didn't have to do that, but again, I'd rather have a grid than no grid, and the option to put that on. And of course, you get all the charging cables and the actual main DC plug if you want to use the light from your socket or main power. So now let's actually put this light to the test. We're going to try out multiple real world scenarios where you might use a light like this, and let's see how it performs. This is the Molus X60 with the softbox and grid at 1%. And now this is the Molus X60 at 1% with the softbox but no grid in place. This is the Molus X60 with the reflector and rubber kind of dome diffuser on it. This is also the Molus X60 with the rubber dome diffuser and the reflector, but I've pushed the diffuser inside so it's not bulging. And yeah, this is the Molus X60 with the diffuser off and just the reflector. As you can tell, it is very, very bright on 1%. And this is the Molus X60 on 1% with nothing on it, no reflectors, no domes, no soft boxes or anything like that. And as you can see, this is the brightness. So now let's compare it to a full-size key light. I have a 80-watt ambit full light here with, I believe, an 80-centimeter softbox. So we're gonna turn that on real quick and see the difference. Now we have the ambit full 80-watt at 23%, quite a big difference, 1% versus 23%. So you can definitely tell that the Molus X60 is super bright and powerful enough to go out and use it during the day. So that's exactly what we're going to do next. Now we're at my girlfriend's place, and as you can tell, the lighting is okay, but it's not really meant for a YouTube studio kind of setup or filming videos at all. We've just got the light from the giant window over here, natural light, and we're going to try and kind of show you how useful it is to have something like the Molus X60 for when you're traveling different places. So now I've got the Molus X60 at around about 55% to my left, with the window amplifying the window light, so it looks like I've got quite a bit of light coming in from one side, but it does help make some nice shadows on my face, as well as being able to darken everything and brighten me up. Because of the light, I can still make it brighter, and it actually helps separate me from the background as well, so not everything is kind of the same exposure. So now we have the Molus at 100%, and I think actually it's really, really nice how bright this light is, because now I'm just realizing in a real world scenario, right, where you don't really have much control over your ambient lighting and natural lighting, you could actually just go ahead and make the Molus actually brighter, and that way you can make everything darker and make you yourself stand out. So I didn't get the chance to actually document my reaction to using the light in real time, but my friend Matthias, he was really, really impressed by just how bright the light is, as well as the size. We ended up taking some long exposures or doing some light painting, as well as using the light as a kind of backlight to make some of these interesting photos, which in my opinion, I think turned out really, really great. Let me know what you guys think about these photos. I'm really, really happy with the results, and I think that pretty much any other form of portable light that I've used before would not be this compact and this bright to be able to, you know, set it up behind them on the floor and, you know, not be a pain to bring with me. So now let's talk about who this light is for. If you fit one of these criteria, then I 100% believe that you should buy this light. So let's go over that now. First of all, someone who is constantly traveling, this light is a perfect fit for you. If you're constantly finding yourself at hotels or Airbnbs or little condominiums where there isn't really good lighting at all, maybe you're on a road trip or you're just traveling across the world on your motorcycle, car or whatever, then this light is pretty much perfect. I don't think there's a better option for you, especially if you get the combo package or pro package as they call it. This light is also perfect for someone who needs a small, lightweight portable key light. For example, if you've got a studio apartment condominium or a one-bedroom studio condominium and you need a light that you can easily move out of the way and pack, it's a lot harder and an absolute pain to pack a full-size softbox as well as a full-size light, because you need a bigger and beefier stand. The stand is going to have a large footprint, whereas with this small thing you could easily get away with a monopod or something that has a very small base, because it's not heavy and the center of mass is very, very much in the middle, so it's very balanced. For example, if you make your videos in your bedroom, you've got your desk behind you, it's going to be really annoying to have a giant light in your room. You just take this bad boy, mount it on a monopod, and have the small softbox like this, and when you're done filming, you literally just pick the whole thing up and put it in the corner of your room, because it doesn't take a lot of space and it's non-intrusive. Don't even get me started on trying to move around a full-size light. It's an absolute headache, let alone trying to pack it and condense it and put it away. If you've already got a full-size key light like I do, then this tiny little bad boy is perfect for someone who needs a fill light or a backlight. And something that you might have not expected is macro videography or photography. Because of how small and lightweight this is, it'd be super easy to get it super close to your subjects, and it's really, really, really bright, so you don't have to worry about getting enough lighting. So if you're into macro photography or videography, then try and give this light a go. And so that is it for the Zhiyun Molus X60. There will be a link to purchase the light in the description below, and I believe there will be a discount code or a link with a discount already applied. So check that out if you're interested in buying this. It'll help out the channel a lot. And if you found this video helpful at all, please consider subscribing, leave a like, and let me know what you like about this light, and I'll see you guys around.